Everyone, so today I am in a different location. I'm thinking this is going to be maybe my new filming spot. I'm actually sitting in my new chair. This is like one of those nursery rockers glider chairs that you have in a baby's room. One of my friends was actually had it up because I'd been looking for one for a while because I thought that would be the perfect comfy chair to have in the lounge room, because I've got my sofa, which my mum and stepdad gave me, that has the recliners in it, but I wanted one of these chairs, and I'm like, I'll just keep looking on, buy, swap and sell and everything like that. And there was one that was 150 and I missed out on it because I had to wait till obviously payday. And I said, look, I'm not desperate for one. If someone else comes along that wants to buy it, like, I'm totally happy for them to have it, whatever. If it's, still there when I get paid, it is what it is, And that one sold. And then there was another one that was like a leather one, and it was 200. I'm going to sit here and rock. That's probably going to annoy you guys. Sorry. It was a leather one and it was 200. Like, these kind of chairs go for, $400 to $600 brand new. And I was like, Mum's like, if you want it, I can get it for you for Christmas. And I'm like, no, because it's more than I want to pay for a second-hand one. Like, yeah, it was in amazing condition and everything, but I couldn't justify it. So, and then literally, I think an hour later, my friend put this one up on Buy, Swap and Sell, and I did a double take. I'm like, oh, that's a chair that I've been looking for. It's only that much. Oh, and it's Sally's. So I sent her a message. I'm like, I will take that chair. I've been looking for one for my lounge room. She's like, yep, no worries. So she literally dropped it off like 15 minutes ago, and it has like the footrest that also rocks as well. So yeah, this is my new crafting chair. I've rearranged the lounge room a little bit so that it fits, but I think Matilda was like, what on earth are you doing? But I've also grabbed out my other table, the purple table that I got done. So both of them are in the lounge room now as well. The only thing is, I'm not too sure about these two shelving units here, because if I move it over a little bit more, you can see that it's very close from the couch to there. So she's already tried once to jump up there because I've got yarn up there, and she knows that I had yarn up there. Turd. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I come home and there's yarn all over the place tomorrow, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's rearrange that a little bit. I probably could always put one somewhere else, or even move them down that way a little bit. So I got out my table so it was near here, and I also got out this bag, which this is like one of those big like reusable shopping bags, but it's a Christmas one. It's Disney, of course. So I'm gonna leave this next to my chair, and this has projects that I'm currently working on / projects that I'm trying to finish. I went through some of my projects the other day, and Matilda's floating around. What are you doing? And picked out some that I really want to finish. Some blankets that have been on the go for a while. I've got both my sock projects in there. I've also got my dishcloth, my bag that has all my dishcloth yarn and dishcloths that I'm working on in it. I also I'm gonna start a top. Really thirsty today. It is called, it's a paid for pattern on Ravelry. Oh, I need to touch my iPad. Do that in a minute. I'm thinking I'm going to try and make the extra large size to start with, just to see. It's called the Madeline Top by Denny Sharp of Denny Made. So this is what, oops, it looks like. I really like it. It's just, it looks very simple, nice for summer. I haven't really made like tops for myself. I've made a couple of like jackets slash jumpers, but I've never made a top for myself. So I picked up that pattern, and then I saw, I think this is by the same person, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I picked up the Lorelei cardigan. So, and that comes in a bunch of different sizes as well. And I've really just been into my crocheted stuff lately. I have been wanting to get back into my knitting. I did get out the yarn for my Bella Rose shawl that I want to do. So that is in a project bag over there ready to go. But I want to get a few other projects finished first, so I'll take you guys through those. So the yarn that I'm using for the top, I think I should have enough of this actually. If not, I'll just order a couple more packs. It's the Ice Yarns Alara, and this is a really beautiful yarn to work with. It's nice. I haven't used it in a top, but I have used it. It's really nice for amigurumis, and it comes in a heap of colors. It is a 50-50 cotton acrylic, 140 meters in 50 grams. So I've picked this really beautiful red color. It's not quite a burgundy, but it is a darker red. I feel like burgundy needs to be a bit deeper. I don't know. So I've caked up 2 balls of that. So I'm going to start with that. I've got that in one of my Supply Co bags. So I tried to start that, and then I think I just was not paying attention to my stitches that I was counting, and so I had to rip it out and start again. Then obviously I've got my dishcloths. This bag is from Skein Lane Studio, which is a local dyer slash bag maker slash spinner, knitter. So in here I have all of, well, not all of it, but most of my cotton like this. I also went to Sew Darn Special, which is a yarn shop here, and picked up another one of these so that I can have 2 dishcloths going at once. I had a good thought afterwards. Hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? I should have got this needle, but with a longer cable, and I could have knit 2 dishcloths at once on the one needle. Had that occurred to me at the time, I probably would have, but anyway. So I did end up finishing another one. I said I'm going to make sets of these to sell. I really like how this yarn works up when it's knitted. I haven't crocheted with it, but it's really nice, and this is 100% cotton. If you're in Australia, this is the Flinders Prints, the 4 Seasons from Spotlight. It's the 8-ply cotton, and it's really nice. They have it in solid colours as well, which I do have some of those as well. And then I also in here have the other cotton that I was working with. I don't like that cotton as much as this one, so I will probably just repurchase that cotton that I just showed you for future dishcloths. Also in here, of course, is my Dance Monkey socks. I really need to knuckle down and get these finished. I haven't added very many rows. I think because as well, at my job, I have a half an hour lunch. I used to have an hour lunch at my other job, which I don't mind because my days go faster. But yeah, I really need to knuckle down and get these finished. I'm not very far off the heel, and it's just a case of just sitting down with it and knitting on it. Although I think I'm coming down with something because when I actually fell asleep on the couch before. I slept for maybe like half an hour on the couch, and I don't do that during the day. Unless I'm not well or I'm starting to come down with something, I do not sleep during the day, or I have a bad headache or whatever. Like, I just don't. So that's kind of, and my throat's been feeling a little bit funny lately, and I've been getting a bit of a cough, which I think is probably my asthma playing up, just because it's raining today, but tomorrow the sun will probably be out, and then for the next 3 days it'll be raining, and then the sun will come back out. That's how it's been lately. It's been crazy. So yeah, that is in my Happy Hank Co bag, which Matilda likes to try and eat the drawstring on it. I am not impressed about. I've also gone through and pulled out my poncho. This is the one that I was making in the ice yarn. So I need to get stuck into that. That honestly would not take me very long to finish. It's just, you know, one of those projects that you know you need to finish and you really should finish, and you're just like, I want to start something else. Even though you've got 500 other projects that you need to finish. So, and that's, I'm making that one to sell, that one. Also, in here, now, I don't know if I was planning on making another one of these. I can't remember. I can't even remember what this shawl pattern is now. Is it simple shawl? I can't remember if that's what it's called. But I used the ice yarn for it. I haven't washed and blocked it. That's one thing I need to do. So that's why it's in here. And I used one and a smidgen off another cake of the Cake Splits by Ice Yarn. So, or maybe I was going to make a hat to go with it, and gloves. I can't remember now, but I'll have to work that out. So I need to wash and block this one, which is handy to have my craft room now, because I can get my blocking boards out, pin it out, lay it on the floor, and nobody's gonna touch it. Will they, Matilda? No. No, because you can't get in there. And in here is my, this has been on the needles forever and a day. This was gonna be a sockhead hat, and then I started turning it into like a headband. I'm just doing the ribbing on that, and this is the color, is this Electric Dreams? I'm pretty sure this is Electric Dreams by Colour Girl Collective AU. And then I might use the rest of this in a pair of socks, like shorty socks. So that's in here. I also have in here, why they're both in the same thing, I don't even know. I started one of the jumpers, tops that Kelly had designed, crafted by Kelly X, but I haven't got back to it, as you can see. So it's another one of those projects that I really need to get cracking on. At the top, you can see in that bag right there, I also have 2 corner-to-corner blankets. One of them is using some sweet roll cakes. It's white, pink, and purple. I think it's like the birthday one. I can't remember now. And the other one is using Red Heart Super Saver Bright Stripe. So I've got those out because I want to get those finished as well. So yeah, those are all the projects that I want to be finishing up. Sometimes when I get home, I don't actually do any work on any of my projects, which is really bad. I really need to get into the habit of doing that. I am hoping to be able to go for a walk around the lake after work. I am trying to lose weight, as I had a really bad sciatic nerve flare up the other week. It was horrendous. It was the worst one I've ever had. I had to have a CT scan on my back, so I see the doctor this week about the results for that. I've still got a bit of numbness in my leg. I've never had numbness in my leg before. I've had the pain in my hip and the pain that runs down your leg. Tell me, what are you doing? Matilda, move. I have no idea what she's doing. Yes, what are you doing? What are you getting into? Something you shouldn't be. What? So yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, get back to being healthy. Because as you guys have probably seen from my videos, I've put on quite a bit of weight. It's the biggest I've ever been. So I'm actually documenting on Instagram as well. I would like to lose at least 30 to 40 kilos. I'm well over 100 at the moment, so that's kind of where I'm at. But if we're having this rain tomorrow, that is not going to happen. But yeah, I'd like to do that at least 3 times a week, maybe 4, depending on the weather. And it's a good 6 kilometer walk. So if I can do that at least 3 times a week, that would be good. I do have some resistance bands and things like that I do workouts with as well, which I need to do that at some point today. But yeah, and I really want to get back to like selling more of my things that I make. My mom was saying to me the other week, why are you not selling anything anymore? And I'm like, I don't know, I just haven't been working on anything to sell it. Like, I don't know, I feel like now that I'm in my own house and the cat's, she's settled now and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I need to really get back into making things to sell. And with the holidays coming up, I should look at doing some Christmas stuff. But it all takes time, and I mean, even though I finish at 3:30 in the afternoon, like work, sometimes when I get home, I'm just like, I just want to sit down and watch a bit of TV for a minute. And then I cook dinner and do my washing, and then I'm just like, nah, I can't be bothered. But I really need to get myself back into a schedule of just working on stuff when I get home. But yeah, I don't think we were supposed to get much rain. I need to mow my lawns again. I mowed them last weekend because I had my house inspection. Well, I assume I had my house inspection. I don't actually know because I only found out through logging into my app that the real estate agent that I thought I had no longer works for the company, and someone else has taken over her portfolio. So, like, great, that would be just great if you could, tell people. What happens if I'd emailed her about something and she never bothered to get back to me? That would be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? But so yeah, I have to do that again, which it doesn't take me long. It's just annoying. Just one of those things that you just have to do even though you don't really want to do it. But I still have not yet received my order from Lovecraft, the for the paint box yarn that I ordered. It's actually been 6 weeks since I ordered it, and I know with, you know, the pandemic and everything, things take a bit longer, and especially because it's international, you know, you give it a bit extra time. But even with that, it should not take that long for me to get my order. Sorry, Matilda's in the litter box scratching her. And so I did email them. I think it was it Friday, I think, to say, hey, can you guys possibly find out what's going on? But I've half been expecting to get like a little card in my mailbox to say that I have a parcel to pick up, or, you know, just randomly being left on my front doorstep. Because that's usually what they do. If they can leave it, they will, which is good, because then I don't have to. I mean, the post office is not far from my house, but it's just when you're already home and then you find out you have to go and get a parcel, it's annoying. But so I'm gonna go upload this video. I did try to film a video using my normal camera, and I don't know, for some reason my laptop was being weird and it just would not do it. I had it edited and everything, but I think, I don't know, we were having a bit of weather, like crappy weather that day, and so I think it just, the internet wasn't connected to my laptop for some reason, like it had got knocked out or whatever. I could still watch like Foxtel and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't upload it to YouTube. So I'm just recording on here because it's just easier, and it doesn't take as much time to get it up for you guys than editing. But I really need to get back into editing and doing all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hopefully gonna film another one on the weekend, but we'll see how much I get finished. I may make it 2 weeks, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.